Hi everyone, this is Dr. 𝐷𝒊𝒊𝒇𝒐𝒏 with Greenwich Bay Chiropractic, and in this video series we've been talking a lot about sciatica and sciatic related pain. And so in this specific video we're going to talk about 3 exercises that you can do at home on your own to help relieve some of this. And for this reason we've invited Jason 𝐸𝐈 from Specialized Orthopedic Physical Therapy. He is a physical therapist who's been in practice for many years. He's by far the best PT in the state, along with his multitude of staff that help in their own right, and he has offices in Warwick and North Kingstown. So let me introduce Jason 𝐸𝐈. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us today. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Hello, everybody. And as Dr. 𝐷𝒊𝒊𝒇𝒐 was talking about, we want to talk about the piriformis muscle a little bit, which is in the buttocks muscle, and the sciatic nerve can run underneath, and sometimes it goes right through the piriformis muscle in some people. And so when that muscle gets tight, it can start to irritate that nerve, and you start to get pain down the back of your leg, like Dr. 𝐷𝒊𝒊𝒇𝒐 was just talking about. So today I want to show you 3 very simple exercises, 2 stretches of the piriformis muscle, and then also an exercise, very quick exercise to deactivate the piriformis muscle too. So very simply, we'll get started. First exercise, this is a very basic stretch that I show almost every patient I have. Just get on the table here. I'm just gonna bring in this case, my right leg, and bring the right leg over the top. And then I'm just gonna take my left arm, I'm just gonna give it a gentle tug here. Feel a nice stretch going on right through here. Typically, I like to hold on to these stretches for about 30 seconds, let it relax, and then repeat it 3 times. It's very important that you do not stretch too hard, okay? A gentle stretch is much more effective than trying to rip the muscle in half, okay? So that's a very simple stretch, again, and then I just let it back. And I would just repeat the same thing again. You can do the other side as well. Sometimes that's a good way to rest the other side as well. Another stretch, it stretches the fibers of the piriformis slightly differently that I like. I call it a figure 4 stretch. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna in this case, I'm bring my right leg, bring it up over the top of the left here. And instead of pulling this way, I like to push down, okay? It kind of gets the hip rotators a little bit more, maybe some of the 𝐵𝐺𝐸 and the obturator muscles as well. I just feel like I get a nice little stretch here. You can adjust it by bringing it up a little bit higher if you need to. In this case, that's what I did for me, and I feel that stretch a little bit more. Again, I feel a little bit higher and a little bit deeper, okay? Again, same thing, 30 seconds, 3 times. Same rules apply. Don't want to rip it off. Nice, gentle stretch. And lastly, if you don't mind, doctor, if you can grab that ball for me there. Thank you, sir. What we're going to do here, this is going to deactivate the piriformis, okay, by activating the muscles that work opposite of the piriformis. In this case, we just put a ball between our knees, and I'm just going to squeeze that ball. You don't have to kill it, but you want to give it a good squeeze. Hold it for about 5 seconds or so, and then let it relax. Usually I encourage people to do this 10 or 15 times. Again, just squeezing. You may get little pops and clicks. That's just your pubic symphysis being realigned like mine just did there. And just repeat that, like I said, 10 to 15 times, okay? So if your piriformis is what is really bothering you in this particular situation, these exercises could be quite helpful for you.
Oh, awesome. What gold from the master who's been in practice for many years. Remember, if you're suffering from sciatic symptoms, it's always a good idea to get a second opinion to be able to address the root cause of the concern, right? There are many different reasons for why sciatica can occur. So having a very careful consultation and exam with myself and even Jason, co-managing, you can get the best, most effective and gentle results possible. So these are 3 simple stretches and exercises from the master himself that you can do at home, that you can do on your husband or with your wife, and to help relieve some of these symptoms. So thank you so much, Jason.
Thanks for having us today.
Absolutely,
Greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Great time.
Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you next time.